Hey guys, today's from the install bay. It's new tool day. We got a tool. We're going to show you what it's for, how it works, and what it does. So stay tuned. So it seems how a lot of new cars are coming with backup cameras, or you're wanting to add a backup camera. Being able to view the backup camera on something other than a monitor in the dash for testing purposes can be really handy. Up until now, I've had this guy right here. This is an old school 7-inch monitor. This is a Santika, if that lets any of you guys know how old this thing is. The company's not around anymore. This thing has been... Okay. So the other day we were doing a system and it finally died on me. So we figured we better update it to something else. Well, on Facebook, as well as Instagram, I don't remember which one it was, another installer had a picture of the tool he used, which was this guy. Now this is a CCTV viewer. So a CCTV would be a closed circuit television, so that would be the cameras for like security and stuff like that. This allows you to watch those cameras because, you know, you crawl up on a pole, you mount a camera on the side of the building, you're not going to run inside, look at the monitor, and then run back up the ladder. So what these guys do is they're smart. They plug their camera into here, they get it all set up while they're looking at it, and then they plug it in and it's done. Well, yeah, that's what we're doing. So let's throw it on the bench and we'll show you how it works. So this is the tester here. I'll put a link to it in the show notes if you guys are interested in it. It's a CCTV tester. But what comes in the box, obviously, is the tester itself. You get this nice bag to put it in. You know, really overdone. You get a charger because it does have a battery inside of it. They give you a lanyard, some gator probes for testing. These are mainly for the CCTV portion of it that we won't be using. So we'll just put all that back in the box for now. But what it does come with that you are going to need is this connector here. Now this is a locking style connector, and where it goes is in the end of the unit here. You have an input and an output, which we'll discuss in a minute. So the nice thing about these is the cable is about 3 feet long, and on both ends it has the same end. So what you're going to want to do is take the cable and cut it in half, okay, just like we've done here, and which is great because on one end we can put an RCA in, and then we took the other end that was left over and we put some testing probes on it like this. Now we just take some hard wire and sand them to a point. You can use a nail, a brad, piano wire, whatever you got. These are great for piercing into the power plugs because they're thin and they'll reach into the sleeve. On the unit itself, basically what you have is there's a battery charger spot right here behind the thing so you can charge it, and it's got this little flap. I put a little piece of tape on it to make it open and close so that you can easily let it stand up like that. You have the power switch, just press and hold. The unit will turn on. Then you have the mode switch here. This will allow you to go through the settings. The two settings that you're going to need or want to use are the first one here and the third one, which is the color generator. We'll go back to the first one. So take your RCA in and put it into the in. Just do that by putting in and turning. Okay. Now we have our RCA in. We'll plug in a camera. And there we go, we have our little camera here. So now we can see what's going on with the camera itself. Now where this is very useful is if you're mounting a front camera, you can connect this, as you can see here, so that we can adjust the level line for the camera so that it is balanced. We can easily plug it in and we don't have to keep walking back and forth between the front camera and the inside radio. We just hang this on the grill, get it all lined up, and then run our wires when we're done there. It's also very nice if you're in the dash of the car and you have multiple cameras inside. You can plug in a camera at a time and figure out which one is front and which one is rear, and then of course label them so you don't have to do it again. With the pointy ends that we made, we can use those to probe the factory wiring harness so that we can find the factory wire colors or test them if we already know them. It's also nice is if the radio itself, if you think the camera works but maybe the radio input is bad, you can set the device to the third setting, which is color bars, and that will feed the color bar output into the screen. You simply switch it to color bars, and then you're going to unplug the cable from the end here, and you're going to switch it to output. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there probably only put one camera in your car and that's it, but if you're one of those guys that helps their buddies out, this piece is only $100, okay? So you can't beat it. If you're gonna be doing anything with cameras or anything with screens, you can use it in your house. That's the really nice thing about it also, is it is battery operated. There's no cables on this, so, you know, if it's one of those tools that you don't know you need it until you need it. Alright guys, we hope this is helpful. We hope you decide you might want to own one of these to add to your arsenal of really cool tools. You know where to find us. Instagram, Facebook, and right here on YouTube where we do these videos a ton. So please subscribe. We have tons of helpful information, we hope. Yeah, that brings this one to a close. I'm going to have Fernando, so I'm going to say, alright guys, we'll see you later next time. Bye.